Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. We're in the building, realer than most. How you doing, fam?
Come on, G. Come on, G. Love to see the intro, man. Even though I saw it the other day, but come on.
Hey,
The
it's cold, isn't it? It's cold, bro.
level's going up, fam, as it's supposed to do.
But this is it, man. No, big up my man for the beat as well, bro.
Yeah. Obviously, I'll send you the link and put it in the description below and all of that stuff anyway. But yeah, man, I'm good, man. What are you saying, G?
Bro, I'm good. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Lockdown life. You know what? Because it's winter, it kind
Calm.
of, yeah, bro. It don't really feel like lockdown, bro. Like it's dark at 4:30. I ain't really trying to be outside anyway.
Yeah, trust me, it works, fam. It works. Even when I went to the shop just earlier on today, I was like, this don't feel like no lockdown like before. And she was just like, yeah, it doesn't. It's not.
Bruv, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I do not know, but I'm not bothered. I think the first one was so mash up, yeah, that like we're cool now. You know,
Yeah.
the first one had man tripping out because it was like at the beginning, I thought it was only gonna be like I don't know why I thought it was only gonna be like for like 2-3 weeks or something. 2 2s now, it was all 6 months, blood.
Yeah,
But
it was mad still. I can't lie, at the beginning, it was mad because I was still doing my thing for my nan and that. So I still had to be on the roads. And when I was out and about, the roads were empty, fam. Driving was beautiful. You
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
driving in London is peak more time, but when the lockdown was on, it was beautiful.
It was nice.
Yeah,
And yeah, the traffic's been mad ever since, isn't it? So
it hasn't stopped, fam. It hasn't stopped. The roadworks have fucking been tenfold since as well. I'm thinking, why didn't you get all that out the way when lockdown was going on? As soon as it's lifted, you man are doing roadworks.
nah, but they're trying to push everyone onto the trains because they've lost all that money in it. That's all it is.
Yeah, everyone onto the train.
So they're just trying to fuck up. They're trying to fuck up the roads, blood. Because I was gonna buy a car, yeah, and then I was like, bro, this is the worst time to actually be driving in London, bro. There's traffic everywhere. There's not even a rush hour, bro. There's traffic all the time now.
They're trying to do, man, fam. Even down to like, I'm from Wood Green, increasing the congestion zone to Wood Green and that. Like, what kind of life is that, fam? Like, honestly, that ain't no central London thing. Like Wood Green, fam. Like, what are you thinking? It don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to do us, bro. They're trying to do us, man. But yeah, it's been a mad one. International week as well. I think England play Ireland, I think, on Thursday, innit?
Yeah, they do still.
Yeah, so yeah, that'd be interesting to see that, bruv. See if they play man like Grealish against Ireland. That would be interesting. Probably, like that. Like I'm looking forward to that still. Like I'm probably gonna do a watch along for that because I'm gonna watch the game. So I'm like, if I'm gonna watch the game, I might as well do a watch along, bruv. It'd be my first England watch along. Southgate's a fraud anyway. I can't stand the guy. So honestly, I think man need to be calling for his head, innit, bro?
Yeah, especially before a tournament, man. Cause you know what's gonna happen if he manages England in the next tournament, then England ain't doing nothing. Let's be honest.
Nothing at all, bro. You know what I mean? If you can't even spark the imagination of the nation, bro, in friendlies, I'm not really trying to see you in a tournament, bro. And I don't think in the last tournament, I don't even think he did enough to keep his job.
Yeah,
because we didn't play no one. Know what I mean? We played shit football. I'm gonna be honest, yeah. It was pure emotion, you know, that got man through the last tournament. The football was actually crap. I think we scored pretty much all our goals from set pieces, blood.
It was the vibes, fam. It was the vibes around London. That's what it was, bro.
It was a proper just vibes football tournament, innit? Man was scoring like headers from corners and penalties. Like it was literally like a set piece tournament, bro. And it was horrendous, bro. Man ended up
any half decent team that they played, like the Belgians and the Croatians and that it unraveled. You know, obviously Croatia could have done better, but every team they played that had anything about them, it was the L.
It's true. It's absolutely true, bro. It's a bit of a joke, man. You man, slap the like. Let us know where you're watching from as well. The usual. Do you know what I'm saying? Nearly 1,000 people in here already. You man still coming in. Let us know where you're watching from. You know what I'm saying? And bro, let's start on Arsenal, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, because fam, speaking of Lord Grealish and that, boy, it's mad. I saw one of them performances from him which is why I've been singing his praises, isn't it? Like as high as I have, I genuinely think, in terms of talent, like man ain't seen a talent like him, bro, like in a long time, bro. Like for England. It's a mad thing, bro. Like after Rooney, I can't remember an England player that's just got that about him, innit? You know what I mean? That just got the arrogance, I mean, he's got the grit about him. He can beat players. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got the armband on, bro. He's just a massive. He's a massive personality, a massive character, and he's actually a very good footballer as well, bro. And a lot of these Englishmen are overhyped, bro. But like Sancho and all these man, they've got the hype. You know what I'm saying? But again, they're yet to really prove it. Bruv, Sancho is one of my favorite players, bro. He's got the ability, yeah. He's got the hype, but he's yet to really do it on a big stage at the top level, innit? Like, with every bit of respect to the German league, that ain't the top level, innit?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that league is shit. I know everyone's gonna say, oh yeah, but like the European champions and all these other things, and they'll say, all right, bruv, the league's crap, innit? I'm gonna be 100% real. Like, Jude Bellingham just got a call up, and honestly, he's walking through that league, innit? He's a good footballer, but he's not as good as that league makes him look. You know what I'm saying?
Not that short space of time as well. He's only been
Man's gone from the Championship to oozing in the German league.
And an England call-up.
And man are not really looking at that league sideways. Man,
it's a fast-track thing now. Like,
you have to look at that league sideways. Like you said, I think it was Nelson that went there.
Yeah.
And then you have wasn't there another English player? There's a few English players.
Emil Smith Rowe, I think, even went there first.
I think that league is soft, bro.
It's a good platform for the youngsters, especially the youngsters that have got a bit about them in this country. That, you know, sometimes you don't get the chances. That's what it is about this country. You know, they fall behind in giving everyone a fair chance, or realizing the talent that's in the country. You know, and I think England have gone a long way in making sure that that gap has closed over the last 10 years. But there's still a gap to close over the next 5-10 years as well, Car. Even in the league, all of this 7 homegrown, 8 homegrown thing, in my opinion, it hasn't worked as well as they would have hoped it would have worked. You know, a lot of the best talent for England is coming through other countries now, especially the young ones, like you said, with Germany. And you're right, with Jack Grealish, it's that star quality, bro. Like you see with Rooney. That star quality. Like you get some good England players in it. You get some very good English players. But Rooney was a cut above because of that star quality. You know, he done it on the massive stage as well with United. Like he pretty much done it all, obviously not with England, but with United, he reached the very top. I think Grealish is in that mode too. If he gets the chances and he gets the opportunities to play Champions League football week in, week out, for a team to mold around him, whether that be a United, an Arsenal, or Chelsea, whoever it is he moves into the next 3-4 years, I think he's only going to come on leaps and bounds, bro. I think you're right. The only one you can really compare him to all-round ability is Rooney over the last decade or so.
Like if Rooney played in midfield, that's how you would think he would play. I think he's a better dribbler than Rooney. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of them ones where he just gives me Rooney vibes in terms of his aura, innit? When he's picking up the ball. Like, it's like you can't get it off, man, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? I think it was... Yeah, was it Bellerin that he barged for the assist, bro?
Yeah, of course it's Bellerin.
He just bounced, man. Like, bro, he actually looked for him and went, bam, hold that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what that look is, Rants? Because I told my guys, that look, you see, if Grealish looked and it was Thomas Partey, do you think that barge is coming in?
Nah, you would have kept going, innit? He slowed down so he could clap, man.
Yeah, is he mad chasing me 60 yards, blood? Move, blood. That's exactly what he thought in his head. Yeah, fam, moved him.
He slowed down and he pammed him, bro. And then he slid man through with a good pass as well, bro. For me, Grealish is just in a league. He's in the elite of the number 10s in the Prem, bro. Like, man, I'm saying, fair, even if they play from the left, he's not from the left. I think him and Ziyech, what separates them, man, like I was saying yesterday, the ability to dribble, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what makes you a top number 10, bro. If you can't dribble and you ain't got them, you got the feet in the tight spaces and that, you're not in the convo, innit? And I was watching interview today with it was the FIFA thing with Henry, Anthony Joshua and Mbappe. And it's old, but I watched it today, bro. And even Henry said, bro, he goes, forget France, yeah. The reason why the best of the best are coming from suburbs outside of Paris, yeah, is because street football, playing on the concrete, fam. that's what separates the men from the boys. You see, when you're playing out in the ends, like I was saying, when man are playing Wembley knockouts at school, man used to play knockouts, and there's 10 man and you're by yourself, blood.
Yeah, trust.
Bruv, man are having to dribble past 9 men and pack the keeper to get through, blood. You know them.
Round after round as well.
Bro, round after round, man are tired and dribbling through legs, bro. You know, like that. And that is where man really earn their corn, bro. Like playing on the concrete, blood. When you're playing on the blocks and you have to play against the older boys, where you get your respect is man are trying to barge you into the cage. You know what I'm saying? You really like steel sharpens steel, and that, you know them ones, iron sharpens iron, and that. That's what we do, bro. That's how you get good at dribbling.
Characters a lot, man. Characters a lot. Them stone pitches and the ends and upbringing, builds character. You know, sometimes if you wrap your youth in cotton wool a bit too much and you give them the silver spoon from early, as much as they might be talented quality on the ball and technically, they might not have that rough character, that grit, you know. That
but then you look at Grealish, bro. Like, man don't even want to wear shin pads because it's like, bro, man grew up playing in the mud, you know, like that. So when man are kicking you and that, I see it all the time. You know what I mean? I see it all the time. I got even players on my team, bro. It's 11 aside. They don't want to wear shins, bro. Like some of them man want to play in the Astros.
Yeah, they've been kicked so many times. Their shins are like shin pads anyway, fam.
Yeah. Them man want to play ball on the 4G in the Astros because they're just like, bruv, what? I'll play my trainers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. And you see that upbringing there, the top creative players, bro, they have that element about them, bro. Where their man just come from the mud, innit? Give them the ball in any situation. 3 man round them, they still want it. You know what I mean? Those are what separates these guys. And when you look at players like Grealish, bro, he looks like one of them brothers, bro. Foot on the ball in the cage, just holding man off. Same with Ziyech, bro. When you give him the ball and he's just rolling, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a different level of creativity, a different level of flair, a different level of player, bro. When man do that.
Yeah, the confidence is there from early.
Ooh, and the arrogance, bro, to just do some fuckeries, bro. You know what I mean? When you look at Joao Felix and them man there, bro. Them man are just feisty, bro. When you watch them play football, what they do is actually disrespectful, blood. Like it's rude, bro. Like,
days.
Bro, what you do to these, you only do them kind of things when you don't respect man, innit? Like, that's just what it is, and that comes from playing on the streets, bro.
It does. You know I mean? Even what I just said about the 10 years that England are closing the gap, that's what I meant, because when we were growing up, fam, we look around there. Let's say Brazil, one of the standout teams when we were growing up through the 90s and early 2000s and that, Bro, most of their players came from street ball, you know? That technique, that flair, that confidence to do it all came from street ball. You don't really get that from other places. Even with France at their pinnacles, Zidane wasn't a silver spoon youth. You know, Zidane come up the hard way. Henry, Anelka come up the hard way. You know, Lilian Thuram, all of these men come up the hard way. Like more time, man from the street. You know, they make it. They when they make it to the top, they make it in a way where you can see the difference in ability, fam. Like even with Neymar now, for example, like you said, Joao Felix. Who else is there that's young doing their thing across the world? Even Jadon Sancho, for example.
Sancho.
They come from similar backgrounds, just in different countries. It's just the way it is around the world.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
To tap into that.
Well, but that's what I'm saying, bruv. And it's a mad thing, really, because you look at it, where's my man? I seen a quote here. Somebody's mentioned something. Let me try to get it up on the screen, bro, if I can. Do you know what I mean? But man, just talking about coaching, bro. It's like literally systems can be coached to any player, but you see these maverick kind of players, bro. Your Grealishes, like even your Pogbas and these man. You don't coach these man. You literally just create an environment for them to play football. The same with Ozil. You know what I mean? Someone was saying, what do you think of Tony Adams saying that Ozil should be playing? That must have been in recent.
Yeah, I watched that earlier today, and he just mentioned it in it. And obviously, when we lack creativity, it's the easy thing to mention. I get it though; people are going to mention it because we don't score goals and attack right now. But like you said, you see the modern day number 10. They've got to have that quick feet and agility about them. You know, Ozil doesn't have that. So as much as he has got that eye, because he must still have the eye, you know, the agility ain't there for the modern day. So as much as, it's easy to call for him, I just think it's exactly that, easy to call for him. The problems are much bigger than Ozil coming back in this side.
Yeah, absolutely. Back onto that man saying Joe Cole similar to Grealish. I don't think he was at all. I think that Joe Cole was more flashy than Grealish. You know what I mean? Grealish is like, he's just proper, like, he just got her. When you look at Grealish, the way he plays, he's rough, he's rugged, he's got that, he's proper British player, bro, but he's just got silk about him, innit? Whereas Joe Cole would catch the ball on his chest, flick it, do all these. You don't see Grealish doing that. Grealish is just chopping man, bam.
More laid back with it. Joe Cole, so imagine I said Joe Black. Joe Cole was more laid back with it. Grealish more like he's direct, he drives a lot more than Joe
That's
Cole.
it. Joe Cole looked like it was a vibe thing. He was just enjoying football, and it was like, not in a disrespectful way, but it was more flashy in it. There was less end product to it. Whereas Grealish's thing is mad direct, innit? It's mad direct.
This season, he's got the 3rd most goal contributions in the league. It's only Kane and Son above him.
Yeah, he's something like 4 goals and 5 assists or something stupid like that in 7 games.
Yeah, that's it,
bro. That's what I'm saying. The guy's the real deal, bro. And we're still having to have conversations like, why ain't Southgate playing, man?
Yeah, exactly. That's what's mad. You know, he's a standout performer next to Kane, obviously, but he's a standout English performer for not just this season. Last season, he was only behind De Bruyne in chances created.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to have a man like that and not either build around him or try and make it work with him in some way, shape, or form? Like, it's got to be done, bro. Like, I can't believe it, fam. You know, I don't know what Southgate's doing with Jack Grealish, but he's got to be integral. Because as much as you got a top striker in Kane, you know, top strikers alone don't win you tournaments. You need to have something behind that. You need to have a base. And Grealish in the midfield is someone that stands out head and shoulders above any English player.
Yeah, he's clear of all of them, innit? That's how I say Southgate is a snout. He's a scrub, innit? This brother's saying he would start for England if he was at one of the big clubs. I don't think it's got anything to do with what club he's at. Southgate's just a scrub, bro. And Southgate likes bootlickers, bro. That's what he likes, innit? And he knows that Jack Grealish, yeah, when you've got a player like Jack Grealish, you kind of just have to give him the freedom to do whatever he wants, innit? And I think that he's not brave enough. He plays 5 at the back every week, bro. Like, the brother's picking 4 right backs in the squad. and what? He's not brave enough to play Jack Grealish. When you play someone like Jack Grealish, yeah, he's a maverick. You have just literally accepted that he's got a free role to do whatever he wants. The manager would rather play an extra defender than play someone like Jack Grealish, because when you play the extra defender, you actually give up the option of playing someone like Grealish. You do, bro.
Yeah, you do. But you know what it is as well? Like, Southgate makes it seem like he doesn't work hard. He actually does. And even that game he started for England last international break where he stood out, my man was working hard, like back as well. You know, obviously you're going to have more risk putting him in an attacking side because he is more attacking instinctively. You know, he's going to look for the ball a lot more than someone else might. But at the end of the day, he still works hard. It's just that,
bro, you see him putting in slide tackles. It's not like he's one of them luxury players. Jack Grealish ain't a luxury player. Yeah. You get the grit from him at the other end, bro.
Doesn't make sense to me like that. That fits English style fully. His character and his work off the ball suits England style of play fully. His everything off the ball, on the ball, is something England lack fully. So it just makes so much sense to build it around him in the middle, whether it's in the middle or him coming in from the left, one or the other, either he stands out.
Exactly, 100%, guys. Big up Adam and Saeed in the comments as well.
Oh, come on.
I'm saying, and shout out Dapo as well, but man's still recovering from the COVID and that, like, so he should be fine by the end of the week.
Well, that's a positive, yeah?
Yeah, that slapped him last week still. The COVID slapped him last week, bro.
Mad.
It's been a mad team, and big up Hakeem as well. It was his birthday yesterday, and he had his appendix out, bro, and he got out of hospital on Sunday, so he should be back on the channel this week. But yeah, he was in hospital last week, so yeah, it's been a mad one.
It's definitely been a mad one, but I get well soon to everyone.
Trust me, these man saying knockouts, bellowing. Yeah, these man are funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Assistant can be coached over anyone. Real gems are the ones who have the talent that can't be coached. You know what I mean, bruv? And the thing is, man's talking about Greenwood shooting, yeah? Bruv, Mason Greenwood. It's mad, yeah? It's very, very, very mad that as soon as the thing happened with Phil Foden, all of a sudden, everyone's got bare chat for Mason Greenwood out of nowhere. And you know why I'm fuming, bro? Because before he went away with that sideman Southgate, yeah, Mason weren't doing interviews at Manchester United. He wasn't doing anything, bro. Then he goes there. They put him in some bullshit interview where he gets asked about Harry Maguire that had absolutely nothing nothing to do with why he was there. And to be fair, he answered it properly. Do you know what I'm saying? But after that now, obviously him and Foden get bagged for doing some stupidness. All of a sudden, all these things about his attitude and all these things are coming out. These times, there's no mention of Phil Foden's baby mum at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No mention of Phil Foden's baby mum at home, bro. You know what I mean? I'm sick of this. And you know what? A lot of these United fans, yeah, that like to scapegoat Pogba and Martial, yeah, and don't want to admit why they're doing it, yeah, and the media agenda against these players. Now it's one of your own players, yeah. Maybe you might open your eyes now, innit? Maybe you might open your eyes now and realize where all this fucking venom comes from, yeah, from the media, and why you think the way you think, innit? Now it's one of your own guys, because sometimes it needs to happen closer to home, innit, for people to feel it. So now some of you lot can realize why, because it's very obvious why the press that Mason's getting, yeah, compared to what Foden's got since he's come back. Sky Sports reporting, yeah, there's a growing concern at Manchester United about the application of Mason in training. Are you taking the piss, bro?
How's that news? Even if it is the case, how is that news right now? That's something United deal with internally, even if they have someone like that on the books.
But why is it even coming out, bro? This stinks of Ollie and people at Man United throwing this you under the bus. Because even since he's come back here, he hasn't really been playing as much.
Yeah,
and he hasn't been injured.
He
ain't been injured. And then Southgate came out saying, I've spoken to Ollie and that, and he knows basically like what I want from him and that. Like, what are you talking about? Greenwood and Foden, yeah, are literally the best young talents of their age group that this whole country has to offer. You should be looking after these boys. You're looking after Foden. You know them ones like Pep's still playing Foden. Foden's in the England squad. He's not in the England squad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not in the squad at all. Even if he's not starting for Man United, he's still meant to be in the England squad. It's Mason Greenwood.
Yeah. It's Sterling part 2. You know, they tried and failed with Sterling. You know, Sterling kept his head above the water and then stood up, you know, chest out. Now he's fighting it off. But well, it looks like the same thing's happening with Greenwood. I remember even with Foden a few years ago, it was him and another player compared and how they're treated. It's Foden again in comparison. And that's
it was Foden and Sterling, bro. When Sterling bought his mum the house, Foden bought his mum the house, and they were talking about how much Sterling was spending and this, that, and the other compared to Foden. And they were saying, oh, look, Foden's done this. And I remember the other day as well when Brandon Williams got a new deal, bro. Man was on like the same money as Trent Alexander, bro, and he bought his dad a car, and it was going viral, and everyone was saying, oh, what a good lad, he's bought his dad a car and that.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck, bro? Brez on like 50, 60 bags a week, yeah? So what if he bought his dad a car, bro? You know what I'm saying? But when this man that look like me that want to buy stuff for their mum, you got something to say about it.
So where'd you get it from? How'd you get that? How'd you get that piece? You got statements?
Fam?
All of that comes into play, fam. But if it's like you said, if it's other people, you know, other demographics, it's nothing. Other demographics, it's a nice gesture. It's what you're meant to do.
But this is what I'm saying. A man will always accuse you, always playing this. Oh, here comes the race card, bruv. You man are dickheads.
Yeah,
dickheads. You know what I'm saying?
It is that though. Even I remember with the Sterling and Kane thing. I remember one of the media outlets. They're all the same anyway. But one of them said, "Yeah, we've got a captain we can be proud of in Kane and this and that, patriotic and all this." And I'm just thinking, what do you mean by that? Like, it was like a couple of days after the Sterling gun title.
Yeah, that we can be proud of. But this is it. And the maddest thing about this whole situation is these men they've got no sympathy, they've got no compassion. So that's why I'm saying, you know what? Now when it happens to one of your own Manchester youths, yeah, maybe now you can open your fucking eyes, because you man do the same thing to Pogba and Martial all the time. But because they're not from here, you man can't see that you're doing the same thing, innit? So
in essence, the media job's done. If the media can have an impact on the fans as much as they have.
But they do though.
Yeah, you're right. And that's that now the media don't really have to get on Pogba's back as much as they used to have to, because the fans
are doing it.
You know, and it's just become a part of, you know, the problem.
That's what I'm saying, my guy. All right, jump out and jump back in. Your camera's pixelating a bit.
Jump out.
You know what I mean? So when I look at it, like what's happening to Mason right now happened to Raheem before. And Bro, it's gonna continue to happen, innit, bro? And United fans been doing it to Martial and Pogba. It's the same venom. It's the same bullshit. Do you know what I mean? It's the same lazy fucking language that they use. It's all the same shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? And there's nothing. When I look at Mason Greenwood and how talented he is, yeah. If Mason's application wasn't there in training and all these other things, there's no way he would be that good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't believe in players just being, you know, when they talk about Messi and they're like, oh yeah, Ronaldo had to work for it and Messi's just got a gift from God. I don't believe in that, bro. I don't believe in no gift from God, bro. I don't. Do you know what I mean? Certain people just pick up skills faster. Yeah, they've got different skill sets. But at the end of the day, you still need to work hard, bro. When Messi's slapping free kicks in the top corner, it's not because God gave him a gift, bro. It's because he's been practicing them in training, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason why his one's going to top corner. More times Ronaldo's go out the stadium, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's because Messi practices them and he's better at them. Do you know what I mean? It's got nothing to do with no God-given gift, bro. Like, you know what I mean? James Ward-Prowse ain't got no God-given gift to put the ball in the top corner from free kicks. He practices them. Same with David Beckham. There's no difference.
Yeah, someone even mentioned that when I logged in, out and in, that Greg Clark guy, man, or whatever his name is, blood, the FA guy that come out and said when he was describing players as coloured, that just shows, fam. That shows.
And that's at the very top of the game. So imagine, the fans are the bottom of the game, innit? So if that's happening at the top of the game, then don't tell me these fans are not being manipulated, not being having their opinions tampered with by the media and all these. Of course they are, because they're seeing this kind of language against certain demographics, and they think it's acceptable, bro. I've been in the terraces and I've heard the racism. I've heard it, bro. I've been sitting next to a man screaming at Pogba and Martial, and I've been sitting right next to them, and then they've looked over after they've said what they've said, the racial slurs, and then they're looking at me kind of thinking, right, I might punch them in the face.
Yeah,
you know, like that, because they're not expecting to see people like me in the terraces, because most man in terraces don't look like me anyway. So these men feel like they can have a field day. You're a match going fan. You know what I mean? Arsenal probably have the most black man in terms of the support at the games than any other team.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? When you go Man United, bro, later, there ain't that many black men there. Do you know what I mean? All the black men that go to the games at United, I know them, bro, because we see each other and we just chat to each other.
Yeah, no, but even with all them fans at Arsenal, fam, you still get hints of it. You might not get the direct quotes and all that, but you get looks, you get, you know, man act different around different demographics. You know, you can see it, but you're right. In stadiums like maybe United's or even worse, Burnleys and whatnot, as you get.
But bro, it happens in every stadium, bro. Like Tottenham got done for it. Like my brother was at the game when they threw a banana on the pitch. I think it was at Aubameyang.
Arsenal,
and my brother was there. But when you see my brother at Tottenham games, ain't no black man there either.
It's true though.
That's why when Tottenham done that documentary, everyone could find my brother quick. They're like, oh, your brother's in there. Yeah, he's the only one. It's not hard to find him.
Man stood like
man standing in a whole stand of like 15,000 people, and you see that one black face, bruv, looking like a flying rice pudding, bruv. That's my brother.
And it makes others that feel that way feel comfortable in them surroundings to lose themselves a bit and possibly say the wrong thing. Well, I might say it's the wrong thing, but to them,
that's what them man say at home around the dinner table all the time.
Exactly. You know, and then they'll come out and apologize if it ever comes out, and people tend to look the other way. But it can't be like that, fam. Even down to this other guy in Parliament or government, Vice President Harris, an Indian.
He stepped down now as well. The brother that stepped down from the FA now, he stepped down. Apparently, breaking news saying he stepped down. Bruv, why are you stepping down if it was genuinely an accident? This brother said, that because I spent so much time in America, they use the term colored people a lot, and it was just a slip of the tongue. But if that's the case, apologize. Why are you stepping down for? You're stepping down because you know man about to dig up some shit on you, blood.
100, because if you can come out and justify that and bring out the legislation that says in America this is how you reference someone in that demographic, then fine, do that. But if you haven't got that, then this is what you're going to do. You're going to pull out that, like I was saying with that government guy that called the vice president an Indian. Like these men think they're not doing nothing wrong, and that's the problem, fam. They don't think it's wrong, but it's naturally in the back of their minds, and it's in top of the game everywhere, not just football, sports, media, government. At the top, racism is still rife, fam, in one way, shape, or form.
It's rife all the way through football, from the bottom all the way to the top. You know them ones, and that's just how it is. My man said, "Did you see Pepe's comments?" I haven't seen them. What were the comments, my guy? Have you seen them?
I haven't seen no Pepe comments. Probably something about him not starting or something. I see Keon talked about Pepe. I don't know whether that was today, but I see.
What did he?
Keon was just saying that. Nicolas Pepe not happy at Arsenal after Mesut Ozil warning. I don't know what's going on. Let them tell me in the comments, man. Let us know in the comments what Pepe said, and we can discuss it. But it's understandable. We didn't really touch on the game much more than Jack Grealish, but you saw the way it went. We're going to talk about, obviously, Wrighty's comments about Ole soon as well, yeah. But one thing about it that I didn't like is that Arteta's name is being used in a way that's just going to add more pressure onto my man. It's just like, fam, as much as man agrees, and you probably agree with Wrighty's comments about Ole, it's like, don't use Arteta as the measuring stick, because essentially putting him up there, people want to bring him down quicker. And if you get a one result like we did against Villa, man are going to be climbing all over that to bring him down. And the more you laud him and big him up, the more people of other fan bases want to bring him down. So Wrighty come out and said, well, Ole is a disaster there. He ain't got the tactics right. And if Arteta was in charge, they'd be challenging for the title. I get the sentiment, because he's right with Ole. But you can't say hand on heart that if Arteta was there, he'd be challenging. Obviously, he looks better. But I just didn't like him bringing him up into it, because it's just more pressure for us, fam.
I don't agree, I don't agree, I think, the reason why Arteta isn't doing better than he is because of your players. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's because of him, innit? The reason why I say that, and the difference between that and the Ole situation is Ole's got a hell of a lot more quality to be dealing with. To be honest, what Arteta was doing at Arsenal in the beginning, was he just got them organized, didn't it? But there's you know what them man say about polishing turds, blood?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, honestly, your players are shit, fam. Like, real talk. No Man United fan could argue and say our players are shit. Man, I've got Luke Shaw and Tellers, for left back. Do you know what I mean? Man, I've got Wan-Bissaka at right back. Now, I mean, I don't rate our centre halves, but honestly, apart from David Luiz, you don't have a centre back that gets anywhere near our squad. I look at your midfield, apart from Thomas Partey, I'm not taking any of them.
Well, Gabriel, maybe not Luiz.
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot about Gabriel. No, I would take Gabriel. Tell her that. I'll take the two Brazilians probably, because I don't like Lindelof. No, I'm saying Harry Maguire is shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, like, the two Brazilians, cool. We could have a conversation about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, midfield, only Partey.
Yep.
Saka, would I take him? I would take him, but I don't see where he plays. Do you know what I mean? Because we've got enough players in and around the squad that
are right now, definitely,
yeah, we've got enough players in and around the squad that are better than him, higher level. Do you know what I mean? It's man,
I agree.
I'm looking at your team, Willian, Pepe. No way. I wouldn't even take them as squad players, bro. Do you know what I mean?
That Willian one is pissing me off, bro. I can't lie.
So, bruv, when I look at it, honestly, your team ain't good, innit? What is Arteta really meant to be doing with these players? And not only are they not good, but they don't have the mentality either. Do you know what I mean? They don't have the mentality. Them man are a bunch of losers, fam. Like, how many men have actually done something in the game, won something? Like, there's just bare losers there. You know what I mean? When I look at it, I don't see the right attitude, and I don't see the ability either. So Arteta took a very tough job. Ole never took a hard job, bro. Like, he took a job, with one of the best squads in the league, and then improved and added to it. And he's doing worse, bro.
Yeah, that's mad. 2 years later as well. It's not even a year.
Bro, 2 years later, man ain't got a style of play. Man ain't got a starting 11. Man ain't got a settled formation. He has nothing to show for it. After 2 years, and man are still making excuses for this dickhead. He's the worst manager in the league by far. Because he's honestly, hand on heart, I think he's the only manager in this league right now that if they get sacked, they couldn't get another job in this league.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't, because he's been relegated from this league already. He's lucky.
Already. Honestly, I don't think he gets another. I honestly don't think he gets another job in this league. You know what I'm saying? If the Brighton manager gets sacked eventually, he can get another job in this league. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even they might look more further than that, because Brighton are playing decent football.
Bruv, if Hodgson gets sacked, he gets another job in this league. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you could go through them. If Steve Bruce gets sacked, he'll get another Premier League job. Keep going. Ollie's the only one that if he gets sacked, he ain't getting it. He is not. He's not at all getting another job in this league. And this tells you the level of him. If Arteta eventually did get sacked as Arsenal manager, I could see him getting another job in this league. I could see him getting a job in La Liga.
Yeah. So can I still. He's going to
Ollie ain't getting a job in a top football league after United bin him, because he's not done nothing, bro. In his time here, he's done nothing that's even showing you glimpses of him could be a good coach. There's not even a glimpse, bro.
No, there isn't. Brother, I'm not one to jump down the manager's neck straight away, but 2 years is not straight away. 2 years is enough time to see something. And if you're not seeing nothing, then bro, that's what I tell, man. With Arsenal, it's a different problem. As much as one week we might laugh at United, the next week United laugh at us. At least United are a manager away from fixing their problems. And I think Chelsea the same. You're both a manager away because you've got quality players. You just need a better organization and structure, and the manager brings that. With us, it's players, and that takes a lot longer to fix, fam. Because it's players, mentality, quality all round. It's not just one thing or one area. We've got a lot bigger job on Arteta's hands than Ole's, like you said. The Man United job is big, it's massive, and that's where the pressure comes from. But the resources and tools given, you know, it's a lot more than 99% of other clubs in world football.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up everyone here. Get us to 1,000 likes. There's over 2,000 people in here. Super chat. Didn't Greenwood lose his mate? He did lose his mate to suicide, and he scored a goal and dedicated it to him when he scored in the Champions League. And that's what I'm saying. He's lost his mate to suicide. So the media think a good way of dealing with that, is putting more bullshit on man's name, bro. This is how these men deal with these youths, you know. Know what I'm saying? And you know what? Mason's a good kid, bro. You can tell he's quiet. He doesn't say nothing. You see, if this was me, I'm on Twitter and I'm calling man out. Are you mad? I'll be like, who's this dickhead that wrote this? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking it on, man. Know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these footballers need to speak up, bro. Because it pisses me off about them. I don't really rate them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm someone that watches American sport, and I like the fact that these Americans, not only are these Americans like better educated, because most of them go through a collegiate system anyway to be professional athletes, so they're better educated, they're more articulate, but bruv, they speak their mind, bro. You know what I mean? You see NBA players cooking each other on Twitter, you see them cooking pundits. If a man chats shit, they're cooking them. You know what I mean? And I love it. Even if it comes across like they're salty or whether they're right or they're wrong. I like the fact that these men stand up for themselves, innit? Because the media just bully players here.
It's got to be done. You've got to stand up for yourself. And I'm like you. When I used to watch NBA, I don't watch it as much anymore. Loved it. You know, I still watch UFC. It's that's a lot of that originates in America. And I still love it. I love the way that they're not muzzled. You know, over here it seems like there's a muzzle put on players. I don't know whether it's contract or what it is. But like you said, I think our characters in that will want to speak out. And I think Sterling is one to speak out, hence why he eventually did speak out. You know, he tried to deal with as much as he could deal with. But when the media are trying to break you, because that's what they're going to try to do to Greenwood, because you can see it happening now, you either stand up or you get broken. Like, that's what happens.
Absolutely. My man said Artekas. Oh, that reminded me as well, Imagine, man bust, like, I must have coined that, bro. Imagine, I've been calling him that since he was playing for Everton. And I see the Arsenal man trying to use it in the flipping on the Arsenal. I want to say it was their
what, Twitter,
their Snapchat or something like that. You see these man, they piss me off, you know, because you know what it is. You know the guys that do the what are they called? The guys that control the Twitter accounts and all
like
these other
social media managers or something.
You see these social media, man. Most of these men are just nerds, you know, sitting at a computer, going on Twitter and stealing our shit. That's what they do. I'm sick and tired of it, bro. You know the ones. It's like man are putting out content, working hard, and these little punks want to steal man shit and put it everywhere, blood. I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? It's feisty, bro. You know the one. It's proper feisty. You know what it is, and a lot of us are putting these man's kids through school, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because them man are getting paid a salary to steal our shit.
I got a bonus for that there, Artekers. You might have got a little bonus for that.
These man are getting paid to steal our shit, bro. It happens to my brother all the time. Happens to me all the time, bro. And I see it, bro. Me and KG were having a conversation the other day, yeah, about Donny van der Beek. We were talking about Donny van der Beek, yeah, and I was comparing him to Thomas Muller. And then 2 days later, man are sitting down on TV, you know, having the same conversation. I'm like, you're taking the piss, bro. Do you know how many footballers in the whole world you could have compared him to, yeah? And I know you man don't even watch Donny van der Beek like that. You know, you don't even support Man United.
You would have talked about him already.
And I'm just like, you man are taking the piss, bro. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of these men do it, bro. Like, they follow our stuff, you know. We got bare ghost followers, you know, that watch our shit every week, don't interact with it, don't comment, and they steal our shit and put it elsewhere, bro.
100. There's over 2,000 people live right now, fam. You know,
bro, that's what I mean. And those aren't even the people that are gonna watch it back later, bro. Do you see what I'm saying, bro? And it's actually jarring, bro. And that's why I tell people, yeah, like, followers are not supporters, bro. Do you know what I mean? You don't know why people are following you.
Yeah. No, but obviously it's different. It's different because it's not Arsenal. But remember, did I message you about it? I think I did message you. 90-minute football. You probably done some work with them.
I have, yeah.
My top 6 show that I started last season, yeah. Like, I took a little break from it because I needed to improve things, bring a logo out, studio settings, all of that. What do I see on 90-minute football? Top 6 show. Same setup. Kit's all in the back. And I'm looking at it like, really? Like, you man have worked with Rants, you've worked with Specs, you've worked with Expression Troops, all my guys. All you had to do was shout, man, and either say, can we use the idea, maybe get you on, or can we work together on something? Instead, like you said, it's nerds in the admin room, social media, acting unaware, acting like we haven't seen it. Fam, the thing is identical. You've definitely seen it.
Man be stealing our shit all the time.
Well,
that's what happened. It is, and it's nerds, bro. You know what I mean? It's nerds stealing from the culture, innit? Because they realize that the culture here is dictating what goes on, bro. Like, football, people are consuming football in a different way. They'll rather consume football from people that look and sound like us now. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So now they're trying to look and sound like us now.
100. Do you know what I mean? And you do it, and it doesn't come across genuine. It's not 100 because you're just trying to copy, man. And it's not like that. For us, it's natural. For us, it's normal.
No, this is it. So man are just out here stealing our shit, bro. I can't even lie, bro. And it is annoying. It gets to a certain point where it's like, you're taking a piss now.
Yeah, trust. Because at the end of the day, you're major corporations doing this, like, you know, like.
And you don't want to pay, man.
I like pay, man, show man some credit, do something, you know, collaborate on some sort of something for this. Because, bruv, it happens far too often. People think it's just a few and far between thing. It's not. We just don't know it yet. You know, we might find something in 7 months where we look back and it's a similar thing to this show, for example.
Yeah.
You know, so
this is it. So yo, shout out you, man, as well. Slap the like. Let's get us up to 1,000 likes. We got 2.1 here.
Come on, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
No, I'm saying, my man said Rants is salty. Love it. Hey, bruv, there's no salt, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like Matt Doherty, man. Matt Doherty should have signed for us this summer, blood. All up in your chat, man. What the hell?
If you've never created anything and you've never owned anything, you can't call me salty, bro. I've got a whole platform. I pay my own bills, bro. I don't work for no one. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless you've actually created something from scratch. That's like your baby, innit? You see, when we have ideas and we put things together, that's like our children, bro. When you're creative, that's what you do. You have an idea, you nurture it, you build it, and then it gets to where it is. And then someone wants to take it for free, blood, and pass it off as their own. That's not called being salty, bro.
Because it's one thing, I can't lie to you. We were just talking about the Arsenals and the 90-minute footballs. Do you know how many of the up-and-coming people around, or the people that want to make a name, copy these ideas, and you see the little copies here and there, and you just think that's annoying in itself, let alone a major corporation coming to do that without even a sniff.
Absolutely. And yeah, the Maureen thing was joke as well. They took that from me as well. That was on Big Sky Sports as well. And I thought, that's brave saying that. You know, them ones there, I could say it. You know, them ones there, I call man Maureen all the time. And man, at the beginning, people thought it was mad disrespectful. And then everyone just started using it. You know what I'm saying? I got a massive backlash for that right at the beginning. People were like, oh, it's sexist and that, this, that, and the other. I was like, bruv, it's a name, innit?
How did you depict that from it, fam? It's mad.
That's what I'm saying. It's some joke thing, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Rants start trademarking this, yeah?
Bro, if I trademarked every nickname and everything I said, bruv, would I have any money left, bro?
It'd be peak, innit?
It'd be peak, bro, because man just comes up with things while I'm on air, bro.
Yeah, you just say it and next minute.
I just say it and then it's there, bro. That's how my brain works, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how me and my brother are like. You know what I'm saying? We'll just see something and then we'll say something and then it sticks, bro. If man's gonna trademark everything I say, bro, man will be trademarking every day. It's not about that.
It's about the respect.
At all, bro. It's about the respect, bro. You don't need that, bro. Don't try and pretend it's yours. You know, like that. Arteta's and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said there's a big Arsenal account called Arteta. I'm not surprised. It was probably called something else before because these big accounts change their name all the time.
Yeah. You see a lot of them, Aubameyang and Lacazette accounts, mixed names.
Yeah. And then you sign a new player, then it would turn to a Thomas Partey account. You know, these things happen. My man's saying, don't understand the hate Lampard gets. Clearly, if you watch the games, Frank plays fantastic attacking football. Where do you stand on the brand of football that Lampard plays, bro?
It's still inconsistent for me, man. It is exciting, but it's exciting because it's inconsistent. Now, it's not exciting because it's, let's say, on the way to being a Man City or Liverpool. It's exciting because you don't really know what you're going to get, and you've got abundance of talent out there. He done very well last season, bringing in the Mason Mounts and the Tammy Abrahams. I think he done very well. He got top 4 job done. But it's different now. You've got to have a Ziyech, Pulisic in behind Werner. You've got competition with Abraham and Giroud. You've got Kante, Kovacic behind. You've got a solid team. Thiago Silva in defense is a stopgap, but you've got a solid team. And now people expect. And so far, so good in my opinion for them because we all expected a bit of a transition. When you bring in so many names, you expect a transition. The one thing that I'm worried about is the league hasn't settled yet. And if Chelsea find their feet, and if Lampard does really find that direction for the club, then I think there are going to be a problem this season, let alone moving forward. I just feel like Lampard is too early to judge. I feel like Roman has done most of the work this season so far. Lampard just needs to make it work now.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. As you said, you see the thing with Lampard where a part of me wants to give him the benefit of the doubt. The only reason why I gave him the benefit of the doubt is because he speaks so well, innit? And because he speaks well, it kind of gives me something to kind of buy into, innit? Because it almost seems like he knows what he's doing. Whereas with Ollie, he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Like, it's very clear from the way he speaks. He doesn't know why we played well, why we didn't play well. All he talks about is how people are working hard and all this shit. He doesn't talk tactically. He doesn't talk about shape or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? With Lampard, he speaks well enough, almost like he knows what's going on. However, it's not consistent. The only thing consistent about Chelsea is their possession team, but they were a possession team under Sarri. So not much has changed in terms of their style of play. But from the players he's buying, it's very obvious that he wants to play attacking football because he's buying a shitload of attackers, isn't it? So I get that he's trying to play attacking football, but it's like until you start getting consistent results, saying that, I think they've got like 5 clean sheets in a row now.
Yeah, well, they got since Mendy's coming, they've definitely started picking up clean sheets a hell of a lot more. Like,
absolutely. So man, have to respect that, and I have to say it's improving, but I don't know why it's improving. I don't know if it's improving because they're playing 5 at the back. I don't know if it's improving because they've got a new goalkeeper. I don't know if it's improving because Lampard's improving as a coach. I can't say, you know what I mean? Because it's only been 5 games.
It's true, and even you can even say the players are doing it themselves. You know, when you can look at Ziyech, for example, he's come in the first 2-3 games. He's running shit. You know, running shit. Pulisic is not even returned yet. When he comes back, there's going to be a bit of a buzz. Werner moved out to the left. He's done his thing since being moved out to the left. Lampard's still got a lot of bumps to get over the next few months, and that's when we can really judge him. Because the ceiling for this Chelsea team is very high. The ceiling is up there. Well, when they fix the defense, the ceiling is up there with the Liverpools and Cities by who they've signed. You know, they need to reach that standard if they improve their defense next summer. then all the attacking quality they have, they need to be touching them standards.
Yeah, 100%. You see, to answer this chat, yeah, when man said people can't owe you every time they get an idea from you, bro, you can, innit? At the end of the day, you pay homage to where you got the idea from. Too many times, yeah, for example, yeah, and I do this with my own people, yeah, because my boy J-Rock, yeah, you lot might see his tweets because I retweet them all the time. He does like memes and that on Twitter.
Okay, yeah.
J-Rock put a meme out, yeah, Cheeky Sport, and these are my friends, screenshotted, like took a copy of J-Rock's meme, put it on their thing without CCing him, innit? And I DM'd, no, fuck it. I WhatsApped Joel and I said, bro, I said, don't use my brethren's thing, yeah, if you're not gonna credit him in the thing. You know what I mean? And straight away he put it in there. And Joel's my brethren, you know them ones. And he didn't mean no disrespect by it. But I told him people steal shit from me all the time and I don't like it, innit? So you might just see it as, yo, this is a good thing, I'm gonna repost it. But just see the brother that you took it from and shout him out, because he might get some followers from
that. That could mean so much, you know. Obviously, like sometimes I know Joel too, top man. Like, you get me, he's a cool guy, so I know he didn't mean nothing by it. But sometimes when you're in that position of like you've got such a big thing in Cheeky Sport, sometimes all these little things underneath you overlook, but it could mean so much to that person, that individual, that designer, producer.
Exactly. And I spoke to him, I spoke to Big J, and they were like, yeah, sorry, minor. They flung it up there. And it was just an oversight sometimes, you know them one. Yeah. But you see when these big pages like Arsenal, and you know what, they done it to J-Rock the other day, you know, bench warmers. Yeah. They got a big following, yeah, on Twitter and on Instagram. Bro, they literally copied his tweet word for word and the picture and reposted it. And I literally saw in the comments of the tweet, yeah, it was a Willian tweet after the Arsenal game. I saw in the thing, someone screenshotted his tweet and pasted it underneath and said, yeah, you man stole this. You know them ones, and they just stole it and passed it off as their own, bro. All they needed to do was say CC at JRock Online. That's it.
Yeah.
You know that's all you needed to do, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If man are gonna, bruv, like Bleacher Report, all these man steal nicknames and shit from me all the time. You know them ones. Imagine if you just CC'd man and said, right, this is like so and so, whatever. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. You've got like what? You imagine you've got 500,000 followers on your thing and you just shout man out. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. The only person that's allowed to take shit that I say, yeah, is my brother. And he'll do it. And I don't care, fam. You know them one. He's the only person that's allowed, and he don't even need to ask me, bro.
Someone even said it. Their man have taken stuff off him too.
Exactly. There's bare stuff that I say, like with certain footballers, and that my brother uses, and he runs with it. The maddest thing is, yeah, my brother's name is Expressions Oozing now, bro. Like, he got that word, that word from me, blood. I always say oozing. Always. It's been in my football vocabulary from the beginning of time, bro. I always say, yo, so and so's oozing all the time when man are just absolutely doing bits, bro. And he put Pele Ali for Dele Alli, man bust that in 2016 in the Euros, blood. So there's bare things that I say and my brother's just picked up because he's around me. You know them ones. And now if he says something like Sonaldo, I'll say Sonaldo now because my brother says Sonaldo.
Yeah, that's a family thing, man.
You know them ones there, but that's my brother. So we're picking up on each other. But if you ain't my brother, you can't be busting things and pretending it's yours, blood, and not even CCing, man. It's basic etiquette, bro. Like within that the online space. If you take something, whether it's a meme or whatever, even when we post the pictures, from our football league, I always CC the photographer. I don't need to.
Yeah, because it is mad, you know. I can't even like her. Even sometimes, what you see Troops with his back again. Yeah, that's such a normal statement. You do when you're doing YouTube videos. It's like, no, I'm back again. In my head, automatically, I'm like, big up Troops. I think I related to him, innit?
Yeah. But even what you're saying, I can't hear back again and not think of Troops. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. So if I say it in my head, I'm like back again. Like shout out my brother Troops, because in my head it's like it's Troops, blood.
Yeah. You
know,
salute, like that. You gotta salute the man. It come from like that's a quick thing. That's the CC. Do you get it?
That's it, bro. Like I can't think of back again without Troops. I can't. It's the same with that Obama blood clot Yang, bruv. That's bruv. That's Troops now. Like, do you know what I mean? There's certain things that you just associate with certain man, and there's nothing you could do about it. Yeah, you know, like that. So man shouldn't have to trademark it. Troop shouldn't have to trademark it, bro. Like, respect, man. That's where you heard it.
Yeah. But you know, this world is sneaky like that, conniving like that. They just want to do the bare minimum to get the most.
But that's what I'm saying. See, this was another one, bruv. Man called McTominay Sergio Biscuits, blood. Man called him McMayo as well, yeah, McMayonnaise, yeah. And then a brother comes out with McSauce, bruv. After I made up McMayonnaise, and then my man's got McSauce going around the internet like he made it up, bro. Like he didn't get that from McMayonnaise, bruv. Where do you get McSauce from? McSauce don't sound like Tominay, bruv. It doesn't.
It doesn't still.
You see what I'm saying? McMayonnaise sounds like, bruv, McMayonnaise sounds like McTominay. Like McSauce don't sound like McTominay, and then that fraud stole McMayonnaise and came up with McSauce, bro. And now you've got man calling him McSauce, bro. Like that doesn't even make sense. He's not a saucy player.
That's what came to my head, fam. That's not a word I can associate with my man,
bro. Because these men are losers, fam. That's what they are. They're losers. They've got nothing of their own, bro. So they steal shit from other people.
Yeah, that's culture vultures. It goes down to everywhere, fam. Culture vultures are everywhere, bro. Everywhere from music.
McSauce, you know. What's saucy about McTominay, bro?
Lads, that's the first thing. That's the first thing that came to my head still.
It might be some joke thing. Do you know what I mean? Even this one, my man said Jack Daniel James. Yeah, bruv, because he plays like he's drunk, blood. I got names for all these guys.
Jack Daniels James, you know.
Bruv, man like Jack Daniels James, blood. I'm telling you, it's mad. Bro, like, listen, but man could do this all day. Yeah. You know what I mean? With all of our players, bro. You know what I mean? Man could do it all day with them because me and my brother have been doing that. This is how we have fun, innit? So when man steal that shit and then they want to pass it off as their own, it's dead.
No, I can't lie. You and your brother have that thing on lock still. And you just reminded me, I watched his Replay Me League. You know when he does the review of
the reactions?
Because you see me in the show and I said, expressions joined because they might need a trophy. His reaction.
His face. That killed me though. When I saw that, I was like, oh.
Man said when he pulled the thing.
I reckon my team win the trophy before Tottenham still.
Well, I reckon so too, fam. I can't lie to you, bro. I might have a bet with expressions on that one still.
Hey, bruv, that's a mad thing. Hey, Pepe said Arteta wants me to be 100% focused during 90 minutes. Afterwards, I see during training that I'll be a sub the following weekend, but it frustrates me to be on the bench. Again, the concentration thing, I can't argue with it.
Yeah.
Like, Pepe does look like someone that just switches off. Even in games, bruv, he looks like he's not always engaged, innit?
Yeah. No, I get that 100%. It's just that when you've got Willian, who also looks the same, he doesn't look engaged for 90 minutes either, or 70, 80 minutes, however long he plays. It makes this thing a bigger problem, you know? If Willian came in and he'd done his thing from the get-go, no one would talk about Pepe right now and say he needs to work his way. But because Willian is shit, no two ways about it. He's dead food now. Pepe is like, come on, like, my chance needs to come. And I can't lie to you, one of the non-negotiables when Arteta comes back after international duty, Pepe's got to start up ahead of Willian. That has to happen for me.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. But at the same time, the system, the system suits Willian more because of the discipline.
It does. It does. He needs to change the system up again, though. Carl, what I said to the people is he started with a 4-3-3, a 4-2-3-1. He had to change the system up because it wasn't working. He moved to a back three. I think now it's come to the point where it's not working again, and he's going to have to change it up again. Carl, there's only one way this team can play it. It's not multiple ways throughout a game. It gets a bit boring and stale. So maybe after international break, we might see a 4-3-3, a bit more expansion. Hopefully, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Fair. Well, you man, smash the like. Get us to 1,000 likes on there. Still over 2,000 people in here. Going for your comment. Sports and Odd Bible are the correct meme pages. Yeah, of course. You always have to shout it because certain man will say, like man are quite crying about words and names and that. No, bruv. Our ideas pay us money. Do you know what I mean? Unless you get paid for the thoughts in your head, you can't relate to this conversation, innit?
Yeah.
You know them one.
Yeah.
The stuff that I say pays me. The things I think pays me. And when people use what I think to pay themselves without crediting me, it's feisty, innit? Like I can't get a Premier League thing and post it on my YouTube channel, man get done for copyright infringement.
Yep.
He gets pulled down. They'll suspend your account.
It's true.
It's the
Even
same principle.
Little things now on Insta and Twitter, they get shut down now because you've done a little copyright thing.
Little thing. You know what I mean? Little things like that, bro. So you have to respect the source. Do you know what I mean? You have to respect the source at all times, bro. Man said he needs to copyright it. Don't worry, no one's taking that, bro. You're safe.
Saeed's probably copyrighted that one, fam.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. You don't need to copyright that, Saeed. There's no danger of anyone taking that. I'm not even gonna lie. The Pastor Fred thing, that was joke as well, bruv. That made it all the way, bruv. Even I saw Bruno calling him that the other day.
So
yeah, Bruno called him Pastor Fred, bruv, on the Insta. I was busting up. That made it to Sky Sports as well, bro. And I used to take the piss out of him. I used to call him Pastor Fred, and say that Fred the Red had more time on the pitch than him, bro, because he wasn't getting no game time. I was like, how's Fred the mascot spending more time on the pitch than Fred the player? Man's just throwing up prayers for us before the game. Then 2-2s, everyone's calling him Pastor Fred, blood.
Yeah, but you made a good point. Now, a lot of people might look at it and think, oh, you lot are moaning about the wrong things. No, when you do this business, when you're in this industry, when you get paid for what Rants gets paid for and whatnot, these things, it can be like enormous. These little sayings, these little things that go viral and go everywhere, they can be massive, and it's up to the owner where that really goes and what he or she does with it. Someone else can't take it, run with it and make it what it is when it originates from somewhere else.
Real talk, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's still laughing about that, bruv. I thought Sergio Biscuits was funny, blood, for Scott McTominay, because that's exactly what he is, isn't it? It's just biscuits, just biscuits, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And it's a rich tea thing as well.
Definitely a rich tea thing, man.
This is what I'm saying. It's just a joke thing, bruv. Like, now I mean, it's just good vibes, blood. Big up Ahmed as well, always in here, bruv. Boiling piss, blood. That's what he does.
Come on.
You know them ones. Just going through your comments, bro. Watching from Turkey. Hey, big up. That's your people, then, blood.
Right, but his name Duncan, fam. What do you mean, Duncan in Turkey? What's going on? You there for business or something, bro? What's going on?
Oh shit! Yeah, I said, man, just passing through and that. I'm saying, this brother said, I'm a very angry person. Chill out. It's all minor. Now you're getting blocked anyway, so it's calm. It's mad. Bro, man saying I'm an angry person while I'm sitting here smiling, getting paid on that. It's mad. I'm not angry, trust me. It's a mad thing, bro.
You could be angry, fam. You look around the world and some of the shit that's going on around us, right? We could be a lot angrier than we are, bro. This is nothing.
It's funny, bro. Rash Bandicoot. These men are throwing up bare things that man. Rash Bandicoot that's legendary.
Yeah, that is still.
I don't care. That has to be, bro. Like, that's it, bro. Man said Calvert Lewandowski and that, bruv. But man spells it with an I-N. It's Lewin, innit? His name's Calvert Lewin, bruv. When man are calling him Calvin Lewandowski, like, it's Calvert Lewandowski, bruv. That's the whole point, bruv. His name's Calvert Lewin, bruv.
Yeah, Lewandowski. And
then the Brea done the Calvert Lewandowski, with the correct spelling, bro. That's shit. His name's Calvert Lewin, bro. No, you know that? It's just like, you see when man try to steal your shit but change it a little bit.
Yeah. Like they've made it. Like, I've never seen you say that.
Come on, that's dumb, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a method to the madness, innit? And that's just
someone in the chat said Duncan went to sort his hairline out in there. Duncan, talk to us, man. Let me know why you're there, fam. I need to know before I go.
You see these live chats here? They give me life, you know.
I mean, it's good still. Over to
you, man, are so funny, blood. I swear down. You man actually kill me, you know. That's what I'm saying. I swear down. Obviously, you lot watch us for entertainment, but you man make me laugh as well, bro. Like, the comment every show is a vibe, blood.
Trust me, you gotta have a little segment where we go through the comments. It makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And yeah, the Gunwood was mine as well, blood. I told you, man, about Gunwood as well for Mason, bro. Man could be here all day, bro. Man bagged the hat trick against Chelsea in the Youth Cup, and I was gassing this youth, like he was flipping, like man was R9, fam. And it just started from there. Gunwood, RVG, blood, Robin Van Greenwood and that, blood. Man been out here, fam. In these streets, blood. All the Man United players, the good ones anyway. Do you know what I mean? I've got nicknames. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where when you see man dashing them around the internet, you get me? You know what it is, guys.
That's what it is about now, fam. That's what it's about now, fam. That's the industry you're in as well. So,
bro, I love it though. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this one as well, blood, because man had done the thing. Man done the thing now with Phil Foden. Man had to hail up my dog. You get me?
Yeah, you got to make light of it, fam. Cause it wasn't the biggest fucking offense in the world, blood. You got to make light of them situations there, bro. Release that pressure, man. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. You have to make fun, yeah. You have to make fun of all of these guys, innit? So, like, I enjoy doing it, fam, and I like seeing other people like will use it and that online and that and stuff like that. But when publications start trying to make money out of it, that's when you're taking the piss.
Yeah, that's when I'm like, are you lot mad, fam? Don't be stealing from the
and that's what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So man don't mind, innit? I don't mind. When I see it on Twitter and all these things, I don't care about that. But it's when these big publications that have millions of followers want to start doing it, that's when it becomes an issue to me.
Yeah, man, because they've already got their thing, blood. Like, stay in your lane, fam. You're the media, you're the big publications, you hold all the weight. Stay on your lane. Like, this is the next thing. This is why I say the industry is so fake. And any industry that gets built, it always turns fake because the real never really win. The real are always overlooked. The real don't really complain as much as they should, you know, about things like this, bro.
Yeah.
You know, more time. If you wasn't doing this, you see me, I'd just let things slide. That 90-minute football thing, I let it slide for a year until I thought to myself, nah, I want my show back, blood. Then I hollered at them. I was like, are you man mad? They ignored me before I hollered Flex and that to shout them. And then they're all like, oh, sorry. But if you don't speak up, you know, it becomes someone else's.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's it, bro. This Obi-Wan Bissaka thing's joke. I like that still. That's funny, bro. Know what I mean? That's my brother's already, bro. He calls him Eric Lemessi, blood. Yeah, bro. Eric Lemessi, bro. You know them ones. That's what I mean. We could be here all day. You know them ones there. The French Darren Bent thing was me for Lacazette, yeah. But then I had to apologize to Darren Bent because Darren Bent actually scores. You know them, man.
Allow it, fam. Allow it.
It's the truth, blood. I said to Darren Bent, I said, listen, I called him the French Darren Bent, yeah, but bruv, Darren Bent's got over 100 Premier League goals. I can't be calling him that. Man, I had to find something else for him, you know, like that.
Yeah, you might need to still, because it's not getting any better.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. So now I'm saying, you man, have to big up yourselves as usual. You know what I mean? Over 2,000 people the whole way through. It's been a lit show. Do you know what I'm saying? Back with Saeed tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And then on Thursday, we got to watch along for the England game. I'm going to be coating off Southgate probably for the whole game. So, you know what I mean? That's going to be one to watch, boy. You might get some new names that day, boy. It's a mad thing right now. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? You got anything you want to plug, fam?
Nah, man. It is what it is, bro. After this one, I ain't coming back on YouTube until probably Friday now for the next show with you. So yeah, I might do something in between, but yeah, I'll come on your watch along tomorrow. I'll watch a bit of it, see what it's saying, and yeah, keep it moving, man.
This is it, man. So big up everyone here. Make sure you slap the like button before you leave, and that. Let's get us up to over 1,000 likes. And yeah, bro, it's been emotional, man. We'll see you lot tomorrow.